Right, hi everyone, it's Chris here, 2E0UKH, just doing some experiments in my shack, and not really posted a lot of videos lately because I haven't done anything new. Last radio was the T1, but I'm experimenting at the moment with the new hotspot. This is an Mmdvm. This is just a Raspberry Pi in a case, and on the top is a Mmdvm single band UHF shield. And I've got a Nextion screen connected with a little USB converter on the side, and there's a UHF aerial on the top, and I'm just doing some experiments here because I've gone over to a new image. This is a KB5 RAB image, and I've been walked through all this basically by Mick 2E0XVX. He's been helping me set it up, and I've got it up and running. And I did have the, I think it's a Jonathan Naylor image. Now I've got the KB5 RAB, and it's got some improvements that I like. So I'll just talk you through what we're looking at. So I'll just talk you through what we're looking at. You've got a symbol up here that tells me I'm on Wi-Fi, so that's handy. You can use it on Wi-Fi, take it out in the car. There's a frequency there in white, that's my frequency that I'm operating my own node on. When I key up, it shows the BER error rate. I can see I'm on DMR, that's in green. It also does D-star, YSF, P25. I've got a signal meter, which is either fully over or all the way to the left. It just shows whether you're receiving or transmitting. You can see it says the call sign there of the person that we're listening to. I've got the volume down, and it shows the talk group we're on, and at the bottom it says Gateway Live. It's up and running, but I'm just gonna restart this hotspot so you can see it come up. So I'm connected to it over a network. I'm remotely shutting it down and restarting it via a network. So it's coming on and it's initializing. Now this is handy when you're out in the car or at home. You know, you change to a different network, you might put an Ethernet cable in. At the bottom it should say my IP address. This is just a local IP address, it's not dangerous to show this. I've been into my router and I've locked down this IP address so that it always uses this IP address, because this is very handy to know this information when setting it up on a different network. If I was to take this out in the car, you will need to know the IP address, and that's very handy to see it on the screen. I'll explain in a minute why you'll need to know the IP address. So while it's just starting up, I'm just watching this area here. I just wanted to show you it come up there, the IP address. While it's starting up, I'll just tell you about it. So it's a Raspberry Pi in a case, and it's got a DV shield on top. It's a Raspberry Pi 3, latest one, and it's just booted up now. Basically, it's up and running, and we can see I'm in receive mode. There's my call sign with my DMR, Mmdvm idle. It's got the time going across, IP number at the bottom, and it says the mode. It says the mode here, DMR. So someone's keying up and talking. There's Eric there.
Still bigger than the 7600. I think the 7600 was the next one after the Pro 3 that came out. There's another gentleman that I know who has a 7600, which I had been meaning to see at one point, and I never did get to see it. So, but it is a nice radio and has a lot.
Now, I have noticed I'm getting a lot better audio quality on receive and transmit. I have updated the DV Mega Shield to the latest firmware 3.18, and I have updated everything. updated the radio to the flashed firmware. Did that yesterday. Updated the call sign database. But I just wanted to show you why I need the IP number. So my IP number on here, 192.168.1 and 106. So I'll try and keep this not shaky in any way, the video, but it is hard to do that. So I'm just going to take you over to the PC, and so because I know the IP number, on VNC Viewer, which is a tool to get into a computer on your network, I've got it set up there, 192.168. I'm going to try and put this tripod down and fold it up a bit. So I hate shaky videos. So I'll put it on 1x zoom. It's not quite good enough. Anyway, so I'm just going to connect to this computer. That's the Raspberry Pi there. That's the hotspot. It's on Wi-Fi. I'm on the same network. So I've clicked on that, and because of that, I can. This is the operating system I can see on the Pi itself. So you've got all the useful information. That's what's going on in the background. Now, I've done that using the IP number through VNC, but if I go in through a web browser, so I'm just going in on Chrome, I'm just make it full screen. If I just type that IP number into a web browser, I've got this super dashboard come up with all the information, and I can see who's talking. So it's currently idle, there's no one talking at the moment. It shows the CPU load, temperature, and it does automatically overclock itself if it needs a bit more power. So I can see how much space is on the memory card, I can see my frequency information, and I can see this is automatically scanning D-Star, DMR, all the different modes all at once, and it shows in the browser, it shows who's connected. So if I wanted to find out more about this guy, BH7IOY, if I click on that, it takes you to his QRZ page. So he hasn't got much information on there. So let's try another one. So it automatically comes up with this QRZ page. So if you're working someone, you can look up all their information, send them an email, arrange a scheduled contact. But this is just a quick overview of the hotspot and how it works. I'm no expert setting it up. Like I say, I was walked through setting it up. Very grateful to Mick for his help, as always. And he's got a YouTube channel. If you search for 2E0XVX, you can follow what he's doing. And I'll be doing some more updated videos on this hotspot in the future. So just keeping you updated what I'm up to. 732E0UKH.